The main goal actually is to tell the world what real world asset RWA really means. Because on the internet, you can see a lot of different platforms and they also say RWA, but a lot of them don't have anything substantial, something they can show that's actual. So we bring our clients, our projects to show, so you can see what is real world asset really means. A lot of people, not just Chinese, they love antiques because there's a lot of history, culture. But most of the antiques are very expensive, okay? So it's not for everyday people can buy a $1 million, $2 million piece of Tang Dynasty ceramics. Now, but with tokenization, what we can do is to fractionalize, okay? Meaning that this is 10 million, but we put it into a special, what we call special purpose vehicle, and then we tokenize the shares. So it's just like a share of a company. So everybody can now buy a share, buy a token. You can spend $10, you can spend $50, you can spend $10,000. So the idea is to let more people to enjoy the asset or to realize the potential upside that an asset can bring. Particularly for an antique. Okay, antique doesn't have to be in China. This can be in Europe, in Italy, in the US. Our token right now are mainly from the ERC20, but we're already starting to work on Solana, on Tron, Clayton network. So we're working on multi-protocol, multi-network. We're also, of course, working on the DeFi as well with Wrap token. The distribution of the token actually is fairly simple. The only thing we require is that you do a simple KYC, meaning that we need to verify that you have a passport, an ID. That's all we do. Okay, then you can buy our token on ERC20 or on BEP20 using USDT. Okay, very simple. When we do our tokenization, so we have lawyers looking at the legal ownership of the asset or the business. Okay, so that is actually as part of what we call the due diligence review. So we make sure the legal ownership, okay, actually we can put it in a company, and then the company has shares, the shares can be tokenized, and then you buy the token. So we actually go through the process. I think now with the blockchain, W3, in legal ownership, it's like international. So, for example, if it is in Malaysia, okay, so we will work with the Malaysia lawyer to make sure that the legal title, okay, of the asset within a company exists. If it is in Hong Kong, we have clients in the US, okay, so we actually verify that under US regulation, or it may be reporting to the SEC as a company, we will review that and make sure that's in place. Because every country, every project we work in different country, we rely on the local legal lawyer, okay, or the local valuation experts, okay. That's the most important. We're very excited right now with this event. So our focus right now is to bring in more RWA project, and one of the channel is through our GX token, because we will be supporting or helping projects that are developing sustainable energy, sustainable technology to reduce carbon emission, to reduce global warming, and to building the ecosystem that we as human beings live in. So that to us is very important. So all of our users, okay, on the GreenX, they can participate in building a better world because we will be helping and supporting those projects, those green tech projects. We are very open to different types of assets, as long as, like you asked, the legal ownership, the valuation. We need to protect the investor, the token holder, that the asset is there, the value is fair. At the point of the what we call the primary listing. So just right now, we're talking with the owner of the meteorite, okay? The meteorite. In fact, the owner has a big collection of meteorite, all has certificate. So this is very unique class of asset. But this class will appeal to people in Europe, people in Asia, okay? In China, in the USA, in Canada. So meteorite is international. Firstly, I think the success is we create awareness, okay? So we will look at the social media and also the newspaper, the media, because it's important for people to understand what we are trying to do and why we are different and why they can trust us. And secondly, of course, is the number of projects that we bring in, okay, that will want to join the GreenX platform. So we're partnering, working with the local in Korea, okay, the local partners to develop that. So that would be a success, is to extend our network, okay? So we can bring more project, more token, RWA token for the user to select. Thank you so much. Thank you.